Someone panicked when you stopped responding. Obsessed, afraid to contact you, chose someone else, fear of rejection. They didn't think that you knew something. Like they chose someone else and didn't think you even noticed. It's because they think you stopped responding. That's why they panicked and chose someone else. You know who this is if it's for you. They feel like there could have been something between you. There should have been. They don't know if it was confusion on their part or yours, but they feel like some wires got crossed somewhere, communication channels. They just feel like something went wrong that really shouldn't have gone wrong. Fear of rejection. They think maybe you were afraid to say something because you were afraid to be rejected, afraid to contact them, but now the tables have turned. They feel like it was an imbalance in communication, like I said, or just some kind of wires, signals got crossed or something, but now they feel like they are the one afraid to contact you because they let something go on too long or didn't see the signs of something. Afraid to contact. They feel like one conversation could make this all go away. I'm honestly getting that you might not feel that way. Not what you think. A mask coming off. Something about this showed you this person's true colors. And that's why it had to happen. It showed you that they were wearing a mask. Because even though it's something that should not have happened or whatever, even if it was something about wires getting crossed, I just got signals cut off, like somebody interfering, like there was interference with the signal. It was meant to happen. Okay? Like, if there's so many near misses, like let's say you keep trying to get together with someone, whether it's a friend or whatever, more whatever. You keep trying, and then there are legit reasons why it keeps falling through. Like real reasons. Stuff that can be verified for both of you. Weird stuff. Look, that's not by coincidence. You're being guided. You're being protected. Because that's really what happened. See, they think it was something that was really within their control or within your control, but was it? Is anything really? What else? Red flags everywhere. Yeah, is that what happened? Is that what you saw? Whatever happened here, it brought out someone, like I said, it brought out their true colors. The mask came off. The red flags are shown. Okay, it's weird. I just saw myself zooming out from this situation, and I don't know how to explain that, but it's like two people who tried to make something happen. But how many times can you try? Secrets. Is that what kept getting in the way too? See, that's what you were protected from. It's not that secrets got in the way. It's you were protected. This person keeps a lot of secrets. But really, they want you to know that when you stopped responding, they panicked. They didn't know what to think. It took a while for it to catch up to them. Because they overthought it too. Like, this was a very deep connection. Maybe even deeper for them than it was for you. But they're afraid that you don't see it that way, that you think it wasn't that deep or that they didn't care that much, but they just keep seeing you as such a missed opportunity. You know what I just got? There used to be this thing, missed connections on Craigslist. They got rid of all that stuff, all the personals. But there used to be some hilarious stuff. And I just got that this person would be that desperate at a certain point. I don't know why I'm getting that. Like, that's how desperate they feel. Like, to put out an ad. What it was like a personal ad or something that said, like, there was missed connections or people that you lost touch with, I think. It was usually people who saw each other in public and wished they'd gotten the other person's phone number or something. And why am I getting that for this reading? Like, this person just feels like you were such a... Like, it could have really been something, but they forgot to ask for your number at the gas station where you met or whatever, you know. That's how they feel. But they also know they could get in contact with you. So it's not really like that, you know. It's not like I have no way to contact this person. Open invitation. Yeah, that's what I mean. Open invitation after all this. Even with the secrets. Open invitation. But you know what that's about. Please don't contact them if they have blocked you, if you know they don't want to hear from you. But I'm not getting that ever happened in this relationship. that there was ever a moment where one person just got mad at, maybe there was, but what I mean is there wasn't like a big hard ending. I'm getting it was more just a soft ending, soft and very like a slow drip ending. Somebody was trying to breadcrumb the other, maybe a little bit on both sides for a long time, until finally there was just a realization that this isn't it. Like one day one person stops responding, just like you move on from stuff, you know, like you have things that you're really into and then you look back a year from now you look back and you're like, wow, I was so into that and now I don't remember it. It was just that kind of thing, like it just fell off. Something has happened recently for them that has brought it back to the forefront of their mind, wondering when you were going to notice. Like, wow. That's the whole thing. Them panicking and running off and getting with someone else, whatever. That was what they did to console themselves. Let's say you are happily single, okay, really happy, and then all of a sudden you meet someone and they remind you what it's like to be with a person, to have another person, and then that goes wrong, and then suddenly though the person like has a taste for it though. The person's like, oh, that was something I really want. Now I really want to look for a relationship. Because the first person was just sort of like a warm-up because it just didn't work out for whatever reason right away. Like there was false hope and it just didn't work out because right away someone found out the other one was married or something. The rebound, I don't really even like calling it a rebound. I feel like a rebound would mean it was a deeper relationship. I guess it kind of is though. It's more just that it got the person's taste buds going again. Suddenly they're in the mood for a relationship and realizing, okay, maybe I do want a relationship. So they start looking for someone. This person got into a relationship because they feel like that happened with you. They feel like you're the one who like whet their appetite, you know, you were the appetizer and they weren't even hungry. And now all of a sudden they're hungry and they had to fill it in with something. You know, they had to go get something to eat, okay? And another way to look at it is you go to what you think is going to be a great restaurant. You get there and something happens, some emergency. The restaurant has to shut down. Everybody has to leave, so you're still hungry. Or the restaurant's really bad. You know, it's an off night and you're like, oh, we're still hungry. Everything was so bad we couldn't eat it. Where are we going to go to eat? That kind of thing. You know, where the expectations have been set. They have even escalated because you feel disappointed. It's almost like a trauma bond. Like something's there then taken away, there then taken away. They try to fill in the gaps, fill in the blank. They jumped in really fast. Yep. But they, in a way, kind of blame you for it. Because they feel like they were happy until you came along. Open invitation came out again and pretending not to care. Very ego-driven. It came out again because I have too many cards on the deck, but they come out when they're supposed to. Very ego-driven. Very like, this person doesn't want to admit failure. They don't want to admit this really happened. They would at some point. Like, let's say you did get to talking or whatever, like, and they got to know you again. Because I feel like that's what would kind of have to happen, like a total do-over. But they might admit at some point down the line, but they pretend not to care because they are very ego-driven and don't want anyone to know how hurt they are by this or how wrong they were. Because they really panicked. They really thought they had something with you. They wanted to get closer to you. They wanted to get to know you better. I'm getting someone who like begs and pleads in their head for another chance, as though they're talking to you. Like you're someone who just goes through their mind periodically. Still. They still panic about this. It's like they still keep going back to you, trying to talk you into talking to them again or something. Because they just don't feel like it was fair. No one else has this effect on me, came out. Ooh. That's a big one for them. Will you still want me? Because they've been through some things. These fell on the floor. You attract love. I wish I could hold you. I threw you away. I can't stop thinking about you. See, they feel like by choosing this other person, they threw you away. They just wonder now if it was their fault. It's just crazy how so many memories have come back to their mind lately. Like suddenly, just not hearing from you. Like it could have been a long time. But it's one of those things like when it sort of drifted apart. I'm getting that maybe you saw each other a lot, like maybe even daily for a little while. Then something happened, it goes to weekly, then maybe monthly, then you contact each other every couple months. But even though it might have been sporadic, this person really counted on you to write back, to text back. And they always wondered if just one day you wouldn't. Maybe long distance, not even. Some of you, oh gosh, I don't know. This is specific and it's not for everybody for sure. But some of you live in the same apartment complex or the same trailer park, same subdivision, and you still don't see each other. That's interesting. Like one of you never leaves the house. I just got that. Like maybe different schedules or something, but no, but some of you honestly, like you don't even live anywhere near each other anymore. But still you used to talk to one another. You know, like you would text every few months or something. And they're panicking now because it just now hit them. And when it hit them, but they hadn't heard from you, that's when they start replaying all these memories and start to sort of blame you for what's going on now. Because they feel like they rushed into something, but they feel like it's your fault, like I said. Oh, gosh. In their ego, though, I feel like ego had a lot to do with it. They just didn't want to be alone. Also, it had something to do with showing off to someone, like in their family. That's not for everybody either, and it might just be an example of something else, but it was like someone else in their family was getting married, so they felt like they had to get married. Or an ex of theirs was getting married, so they felt like they had to get married. Oh. This person now feels really dumb. They feel like, why was that my motivation? Ulterior motives. Crossing paths is what they hope to do. Loyal or not. Pretending to be fine. Remember I got pretending to be fine. I got pretending not to care earlier. They are truly pretending like they're not even affected by this. Testing your loyalty. See, they feel like loyalty was owed to them. Even if you hadn't seen each other in months, like loyalty was owed to them, and that's so weird. That's weird. Anyway, crossing paths, ulterior motives. Someone may be getting close to you with hidden intentions, it says, but I just keep getting that you were protected. Like this person wanted something from you or thought that you could get them ahead in life or ahead in the game. I just got that. Like they might falsely think that you come from money. Falsely think that you just make a lot of money or something. If not money related, just something. Wow. Why do I get so many of these readings? I hate that I get so many of these readings, but it happens. The reason it's like this is because this stuff happens, and it sucks. May you find the right person, if that's what you want. I'm going to get another one from this spill tea. What came out? Doubt surface. Someone's trust in you starting to waver. Look, it's long over. You know, that goes back to when they found this other person. Like their trust in you had wavered. Also, that loyalty card I got. Okay, I just got that too. That goes back to whatever moment in time it was when they chose someone else because they felt like you guys just something wasn't. Well, they didn't realize it till later. Like now they look back and they're like, "What was going on here?" But you were so protected. Although I am getting this person has genuine feelings for you, I'm also getting that this person might use those feelings to weigh you down, to get, try to get you to do things. You were really protected, both of you. Both of you. If what you want is a good relationship, someone who is your best friend and lover, like your other half, Someone who makes you happy, adds to your life, doesn't take away from it, doesn't annoy you. Someone who you don't have to compromise. Like, life doesn't feel like a compromise. It doesn't feel like a burden. Because if you have to compromise that much, you just need to find someone else. Anyway, may you find that. May you have that. I've got copper compression gloves on if you want to know what these are. These pink gloves. They feel so good. My hands were really hurting. But this is just... Okay. Reiki. I'm just putting that intention here, that everybody here who listens to this, if that's what you want, that kind of relationship, somebody who actually, you take care of each other, where it's fun, you both have fun, you both enjoy each other, take care of each other's needs. Like I said, best friend and lover, someone who you're there for each other, you can trust each other, your goals line up, you encourage each other. All of it. All of it. That'll be complete balance. That you will never feel like it was a waste. That you will always feel safe and protected and well cared for with this person, and it will be equal. Send that energy to you. What else? I feel like there's a spiritual message here. Intuitive. Keep going. Reliable. Okay. I just got hold something back for yourself. Hold something back for yourself. And I believe that actually speaks more to what I just did, this energy I just sent you of finding the right person, if that's what you want. That you be magnetized to that person, that you find each other. Let your intuition continue to guide you. Don't let anyone stop you, because they're going to guilt you into being reliable. You don't always have to be reliable to everybody. You don't have to let that be such a jewel in your crown, okay? The reliability to the wrong people. It's okay to say no. That's what I mean. I'm not really getting reliability. Like, other people might see it that way, but really it's just your reluctance to say no. There are things you need to say no to, like if it's out of balance. That's really what the protection here was. This was just very out of balance. One person would have taken too much, the other would have given too much. May it be equal. May it be equal. So everybody's happy. Last card. One fell on the floor as I picked the top card, so I got two cards. You have no fear. You have no fear, and you attract love. No fear that this is going to keep being a repeating pattern, a repeating cycle. Feel free to let yourself attract love and to not be afraid. To just fully accept it, that you deserve it, that it should be with the right person. Like I said, it's all about the compromise. I'm really getting that deeply for this, that this would have been a over-compromise situation. Like, you can compromise your way to hell, okay? There's compromise, yeah. There's compromise. But little things that you have to compromise for in a relationship will add up over time. And you realize they were never little things. You know, that's where it really starts, is when you gotta constantly overlook your own needs and the stuff that you like in favor of what they like. They get what they like or what they want all the time. You know, that's when you start to really feel used in a relationship. Manifest, put out the frequency, pray, whatever you want to call it, for the love that you want. For the love that is exactly right for you. And don't compromise. You attract love, and you have no fear. It is spoken, it is written, and so it is. Amen.